G'day and welcome to today's video. What is the opposite of Christmas? Is it time?
It's already very hot.
Wait, I've got to plug this in. Just wait there, okay? I'll be there and I'll be back in. Oh my God. I just found half a spider on the floor. Now, I'm not Santa Claus. I'm just a totally normal bloke standing in his garage in the North Pole. at my house. What's that? Number one? Haha, okay. What is the opposite of Christmas? The opposite of Christ is, of course, Satan. Tan. Get it? Because I say... Anyway, look, we're not endorsing anything that he does, okay? It's the opposite. And the opposite of mass is, of course, to disperse. Because you like a mass thing, it's like connected. It's got density. Yeah. So the opposite of Christmas is Satan disperse. You can see all of the pieces of Satan here. It's dispersing. Look at, they're all kind of flying away from each other. Don't ask what those are. Also, it's either Satan or a really unfortunate cow. It's hot enough in here for him. Do not mention his name. Avada Kedavra. Let's get some Christmas music going for this raising session. Do you know how hard it is to wiggle your butt and rub? You know, I should use my butt to rub it out. Why didn't I think of that before? It worked! Look, the limits of my butt. Sorry. Next. What is the opposite of bauble? Well, let's break it down. Yo, what's up in the house with the bauble? They're on the tree. They're like the Christmas... No, they're like the Easter eggs of Christmas. Don't eat them, though. It's really bad for your gums. Bauble. The opposite of bore... That's not my microphone. The opposite of bore is to be really interested. And the opposite of a bull is a female cow. I actually think that cow already insinuates that it's a female. We respect their life choices. The opposite of bauble is, of course, interested female cow. Leave some bulls for the rest of us, darling. Next! More Christmas music. It's like a rub your tummy, pat your head situation. Wiggle your butt, do the thing and breathe. It's hard. Next, we've got this one. How the hell do I draw tinsel? Ah, there it is. There, this tinsel. Okay, we're gonna use that because I can't draw it. This is great. Next. What is the opposite of tinsel? See, there's the tinsel. Just imagine I drew some tinsel that it was really realistic. You know, three-dimensional. The opposite of tin. Tin is an element in the periodic table, I think with an atomic number of 50. It's also white. It's all white. Anyway, so the opposite of that would be carbon. That's tinsel. That's the little man that sits inside my head. It speaks to me in Christmas. It's very warm in here. The opposite of tin is carbon. The opposite of cell is, of course, bi. So the opposite of tinsel is, of course, carbon bi. Next! Wow, I'm really sweaty. Let's get some of this. Got to keep the solar panel polished, you know how it is. Wait, I've got to put some ink in my pen. You've got to shake it. Like this. The bottle, not your butt. Keep it clean, family friendly, thank you. Lovely, look at that. Oh, like reverse osmosis. I don't really know what that means. Smells really good. Cheers. What is the opposite of Christmas pudding? I'll show you. The opposite of poo is food. The opposite of ding is a broken bell. So therefore, the opposite of pudding is food broken bell. Pudding. Poo doesn't ding unless you freeze dry it. You eat a lot of copper and then you poop it out. Then you fashion it into a bell and you stick it in an oven at like 1,800 degrees Celsius. Maybe it'll ding. But that's not something we're going to be doing today. Next! I've got to film really fast today because it's like a bajillion degrees in here. Even if you use Celsius, it's still quite warm. Let's get rid of those lights. They're not very nice, those ones. Let's get some of these in here.
Right, Sonny Jim. The next one's gonna be real easy. Candles. I like them. They're like sticks of wax on fire.
Candles. Sorry, I'm dropping everything high as I go. Wow. Welcome to today's video. Next, let's break it down. The opposite of can is, of course, can't. What did you call me? And the opposite of a dell, because a dell is a very small valley, usually among trees, according to the Internet Dictionary. The Dictanet. That's not something you should Google. Giant bald mountain. So the opposite of candles is, of course, can't giant bald mountain, which incidentally was my nickname in high school. Next! Wow, Simon, your line... Oh, that's squeaky. Your lines today are so wobbly, Simon. Thank you so much. What have we got? Oh, glug, 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 glug. Oh, such a thirsty texter. Sorry, this is getting weird. Beautiful, lovely, fantastic, delicious. Everybody stand and we'll go to Mauritius. What is the opposite of ornament? This is a Christmas dolphin ornament. If you know, you know. If you don't know, Well, you don't know. So the opposite of or isn't and or if or and/or anything like that. It is, of course, an outboard motor. The opposite of nah is yeah. And the opposite of meant is I didn't mean to. So naturally, the opposite of ornament is outboard motor. Yeah, I didn't mean to. Set it on fire. Look at him. He doesn't look so well. Poor outdoor motor. He should have been an indoor motor. That'd have been noisy. Although it'd be good for chopping vegetables. Next! Christmas butt dance. Gee, what is the Christmas carol? Wiggling my butt while I rub out of the stuff. I'm not wearing fishnets. You can get stuff. No. The opposite of rib. The opposite. It's fine. You sprechen the Deutsch. The opposite of rib, it's really warm in here. The opposite of rib is vertebrae. Sort of. I suppose it is. It'd be like no ribs. But you don't want that. Because your ribs are kind of connected to your sternum and your vertebrae. And so it's kind of like the opposite. Yeah, sort of. It's good enough for me. The opposite of on is off. Go away, Mr. Fly. Get stuffed. Where are you? I'll slap you on. I'll slap you silly. I'll get you. You, get stuffed. Come on, where'd you go? There he wasn't. So, the opposite of ribbon is vertebrae off. And you can see this little fellow here. His vertebrae has been turned off, which is great for bad posture and weight loss, but terrible for your central nervous system. Next! Good King Simon rubbed out the whiteboard on his window. Then he grabbed his texter quick and drew a silly picture. Ah, here we go.
Oh, Snowman, what a big carrot you have. Everything smells like carrots.
The opposite of winter. The opposite of win, lose. The opposite of ter as in tertiary. Ter means 3. So the opposite of that would be -3. The opposite of winter is lose -3. Now we all know in mathematics that a double negative means a positive. So if you lost -3, that means you'd gain 3 hearts. That's a niche joke. Total recall is needed for that kind of memory. Next! We 3 Simons of Orient aren't not from the Orient at all, at all. Oh. And now it's time for some more polishing. So, what did you do? What did you do on a Wednesday afternoon, Simon? Well, I rubbed out the whiteboard and polished my head and drew some silly pictures on the internet. Next. What is the opposite of Yule log? Is that I'll not write it down. I'm not going to write it. No, not even going to write it down. That's it. The opposite of Yule log is I won't log. There's a niche joke brought to you today by my overheated, sleep-deprived brain. Here at 29 degrees Celsius, probably 45 degrees Celsius in this shed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Not yet. Wait, is it really? Disco time? Did you see my face, really concentrate trying to play those drums? Bongos, man. Bongos the best. Keep it clean. What the hell does a partridge look like? It's a really dumb-looking bird. We all know the song. We all know the song. Sorry. We all know the song. What is the opposite of partridge? Well, the opposite of part is full. And the opposite of a ridge, which is like a prominent mountainy thing, would be a wide valley. So the opposite of a partridge would be a full wide valley. Next! I've got heat stroke. Oh yes I do. I can't see properly because of you. One moment. Here we go. Stephen the plain-nosed reindeer. Next! What is the opposite of reindeer? Let's break it down. The opposite of rain would be desert, and the opposite of deer would be someone who isn't dear to you, like an enemy. So therefore, the opposite of reindeer is a desert enemy. Have you ever seen a camel spider up close? They're terrifying. Next! Oh, no, that's it. We finished. Oh, that's it. Thank you so much for breathing. Not yet. One more polish. It's warm, you know. Thank you. Shout out to everybody who watched the video up to now. Ouch! And shout out to all of the people who watched just before I did that. Ouch! And shout out to all the people who didn't watch. Ouch! I think it's time. It's time to say goodbye to Prince Abu. No. Unfortunately, we have run out of time. We ran out of time? 44 minutes. That took me 44 minutes. Do you realize? That's crazy times. It's really warm in here. I need a drink. Of like water. Not. What are you doing? You're so close.